This segment sponsored by Aging and In-Home Services. Aging and In-Home Services prides themselves on promoting dignity, independence, and advocacy for all older adults, and they have been serving this community for 50 years. And I'm so excited to learn more about what they have going on this year. So joining me today is Sam Bostater, who is their Marketing and Communications Manager. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Jessica.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, so I know that you all have a really exciting event that's coming up, but before we dive into that, in case this is someone's first time learning about aging and in-home services, kind of give us an overview about your organization.
You bet. So we are the premier resource for older adults, people with disabilities, and family caregivers in Northeast Indiana. And our services kind of help older adults stay at home in the community rather than go to a care facility. And we have a handful of services that help us do that. So maybe you've seen our Meals on Wheels trucks driving around town. We provide home delivered meals to folks so that they can get the meals they need, meet their nutritional needs at home, even if they can't drive to a grocery store or a restaurant. We have our family caregiver program, which helps reduce caregiver burden, and when caregivers are able to provide their best care for their loved ones, then the loved one can stay at home for longer. And our Aging and Disability Resource Center, that is our call center. It's kind of the one-stop shop to receiving services from our agency. And they can help with benefits enrollment, Medicare, Medicaid, and also getting referrals to other services in the community. So that's just kind of a brief overview.
That is, because I think about when older adults are at home and they're wanting to still have that mobility. Like I think about my grandmother who stayed at home for quite a while, lived on her own, and it was like needing the services like for transportation if you want to get out and get a ride somewhere, or perhaps having some in-home help as far as medical attention. Are those things that you provide as well?
Yes, so when there is a service that is requested that we don't necessarily provide ourselves, we can actually provide referrals to services that can meet those needs. So it doesn't hurt to call. We definitely recommend people give us a call. There's no cost. If you have a need and you don't know where to start, let us know. We can help you out.
I love that, being a one-stop shop.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about this big event that's coming up. So tell us all about it.
Yes, so it is our 50th anniversary stakeholder summit and community conversation. So in the past, we've had our annual meeting and award ceremony. This year it's going to be a little bit different. We're focusing not only on the past 50 years of our agency, but also the new age of aging. And that refers to a research study that was recently released, but also a phenomenon that's happening in our country right now. America's getting older. We have 11,000 baby boomers turning 65 every day. So as the aging population grows, the perception of age is actually shifting too. So whereas back in 1975, when we first started offering services, people were considered old if they were 50. Today, it's more like 80, 70, 80. So the new age of aging, it's not just the growing older of America, it's also the perception of age, how it's shifting. And we're hoping to kind of kick off this new age at our event.
Yeah, which is good. So it's going to be really informing people, right? Just about the new data that you spoke of and what it means for them. You know, what is it? How does it reflect back to them getting older, and perhaps resources that can help them just kind of keep that youth going? Is that part of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we want to make sure that the systems we have in place to meet the needs of these this aging community in Northeast Indiana, that those are growing with the population.
Okay.
And we at Aging and In-Home Services are kind of a focal point for providing some of those services. So we're anxious to kick off this new age.
Right. Yes. Perfect year to do so, especially with celebrating 50 years.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank
so
you.
Exciting. And so let's talk about the keynote speaker at this event.
Yes. So I'm excited to announce that Dr. Ken Deichtwald, CEO of AgeWave, is going to be our keynote speaker. If you haven't heard of Dr. Deichtwald, he is a famous author and gerontologist. He wrote the book AgeWave. And he is also one of the investigators in the research study I mentioned, The New Age of Aging. He's going to share some of his findings from his research and also share some solutions and ideas for helping to promote awareness for the aging community in Northeast Indiana and ways that we might support them, keep growing our system so we can continue to help them live at home instead of in facilities.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so people can buy tickets. Are they still available?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So the event is going to be on Friday, May 16th at the Parkview Mirro Center. We have tickets online on our website. They're $55 a piece, but you can also give us a call and we can help you get a ticket.
Yeah, that sounds great. And then if someone is interested in learning more about your agency and really getting connected with a case manager, how should they go about doing so?
Yes, they can absolutely visit our website to learn more. And always feel free to call. Give us a call. It's no cost to call, and we would love to help you.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thanks for having me.
Good to chat with you.
You too.
And if you would like more information about aging and in-home services and to look up more information on buying a ticket to their upcoming event, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Aging and In-Home Services.